beautiful tribe. This is Jules. I hope everybody's doing great. So this is going to be a reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And I'm going to be pulling a card from the Shaman's Dream. Okay? The Shaman's Dream Oracle is about tapping into the subconscious, into the psyche. Okay? So let's go ahead and see what we have here. And this reading is going to be based on that as well. What are things that are being hidden? Maybe something that you need to know. What kind of changes will be required? All of that. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get a card for Taurus. From the Shaman's Dream by Alberto Villoldo and Colette Baron Reed. So let's see what we have coming through. It says Vanishing Mirror. Ego Sublimation. Okay. So the mirror, usually the mirror represents the mirror is a reflection of something. So whatever it is on the mirror is not true. It's a reflection of something else, right? And I see that something here, it could be something that pertains to your ego, absolutely. But there is something that is maybe a belief, or something that you're like, well, now that I see it from like a different point of view, I don't agree with that anymore, you know, or I don't see it that way anymore. The vanishing mirror, okay? So there could be an idea, a thought, a belief, something that you used to swear by, perhaps. And it's just like, well, now that like now things have changed. You don't see things the way that you used to at some point. This one almost reminds me of like the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man goes into that upside down position because, you know, it comes to a point in our lives in which we have an idea, we have a proposition, we have a belief, and we want to move with that, you know, and we move forward with that. And it seems like we keep hitting like a brick wall. It doesn't matter what happens, like it's just like not happening until we surrender, you know, like the Hanged Man. And when we surrender, that's when we kind of like allow things to unfold as they should. And then we start seeing things from different perspectives, like, oh, I didn't know that was an option, or I didn't know that was another way of seeing things, right? So that's what I'm getting mostly with that vanishing mirror is there is something, maybe a belief that you used to believe in, and I was like, that is no longer, like a part of your identity is no longer there with that, okay? So let's see what's going on here. Very interesting. That is very, very interesting. And like I said, the Hanged Man, the card of the Hanged Man, like immediately popped into my vision. Okay. So it says ego sublimation, number 58. If that means anything to you, number 58. Okay, one more shuffle. So I'm going to be pulling 6 cards and doing the verification on the cards. Okay, what is the current situation? So we have the Queen of Coins in the assistance on the path. We have the Seven of Wands. What is hidden is the Two of Swords. Changes to improve the situation. We have the Page of Wands. The guidance, we have the Eight of Coins, and the most potential outcome, we have the Emperor. All right. Okay, so in the current situation, the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins seems to be very comfortable where she's at. So I don't know if that is true in your case right now. Maybe I am meant to read that Queen of Coins as in the opposite, reversed. But usually the Queen of Coins seems to be very comfortable in her environment, in her home. She's very nurturing. She has her coin. She values what she's got. And she's very comfortable with everything that she owns and she has because it's hers, and she's very nurturing and a caretaker. So I'm going to read it just like that for now. But I feel like there might be something that is kind of like poking you, like maybe you're too comfortable and it's like, we need to get you out of this comfort zone. I don't know. We'll see, okay? Assistance on the path, we have the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is standing up for something, for a belief, right? Very eager is the Seven of Wands. It's just like, this is my belief, this is what I'm standing up for, this is what I'm defending. Okay, we'll see how this reading goes. It's very interesting. What is hidden is the Two of Swords. Some confusion here. You may not be aware that you are confused. Okay. Changes to improve the situation. We have the Page of Wands. Maybe there is something in your being that is kind of like sparking something. You're feeling something that makes you feel motivated, and the enthusiasm for something. I don't know if you have tapped into this. But that Page of Wands is, I don't see you taking, because this is the changes to improve the situation. And when it comes to the pages are not active energy. The pages are passive. So there is like no movement yet. Maybe there's something that is kind of like sparking up in your being, in your conscious mind. Okay. The guidance, we have the Eight of Coins. Being very focused on something, putting all of your time, effort, and energy into a situation. Maybe you're spending a lot of time at work, or maybe you're spending your time at improving something, working on something. And then the most potential outcome, we have the Emperor, having a lot of authority, standing up with a lot of empowerment is what I'm getting. Okay, let's see what's going on here. We have that vanishing mirror, and then we have the Queen of Coins in the current situation. So let's see. I see you as that Queen of Coins. You could be a mom, a dad. The Queen of Coins is very familiar, like family oriented. Okay. Show me the Queen of Coins. one more shuffle. Show me the Queen of Coins for Taurus. We have the Two of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Eight of Coins. All right. I see there is a relationship. Okay. A relationship here. Okay. Two of Cups, Six of Swords, Eight of Coins. I see you moving away from a relationship. There is a relationship. I don't know the circumstances. I don't know why. But it's like you're leaving this relationship behind you. Okay? And as you are doing that, you are putting all of your focus and all of your time and energy into your work. It's almost like you are becoming a workaholic. I don't know if it is just to kind of like leave this behind you. Maybe you don't want to think about it. But as the Queen of Coins, you are saying like, well, this is where my energy needs to be invested, right? And this is where my energy goes because she takes care of whatever needs to be taken care of, right? So it's like you have mentally resigned from this relationship and you're putting all of your focus into work. If it's not work where you are putting all of this attention, it could be that you're working on something, even if you're not getting like paid for it, right? But what I see right here is almost like you are, like I said, like there is like a mental resignation, like okay, this relationship is behind me, and my focus is going to be now on the Pentacles, on that material, you know, on the job, on something. I'm not going to call it a job because it could be something else. It could be a hobby. It could be that you're putting work into your household or you're putting work into, I don't know, maybe you're creating, I don't know, but you are putting all of your time, effort, and energy into something else. In this case, I would say it's work, okay? And you're like, I'm good here. With that Queen of Coins, it's like, I'm good here. This is my coin. This is my pentacle. Like, there's nothing to it, right? This is your comfort zone, anyway. We have Taurus. We have such a beautiful day today, and I have German Shepherds. And we have, like behind my house, it's a wooded area, and people go there for like little hikes or walks, you know, like I'm very blessed with my backyard. And my dogs believe that if they can see you, that you are kind of like intruding. They're very protective. So if you hear my dogs, I apologize, but that's what's going on. There's people in the woods and they're just doing what they do. They're barking, right? So if you can hear them, I apologize. Show me the Seven of Wands. This is the assistance on the path. The assistance on the path. Show me the Seven of Wands for Taurus. Eight of Cups, Page of Swords, Nine of Wands. Okay, all right. So what I said, with the Seven of Wands, what I was saying is that you are standing your ground, okay? And you're standing your ground, Taurus, and you are really keeping yourself, when it comes to your feelings and your emotions, you're really keeping yourself at a distance. You're just like, you know what, I don't want to engage with my feelings at the moment. You're very detached from your feelings with that Eight of Cups. And I also see that with that Page of Swords, it's almost like you are kind of like learning something in the meantime here, um, about patterns, about patterns. And maybe that's why you're standing your ground, because it's like, you know, like this is a pattern that kind of like repeated itself for like a while, you know. I don't know what the pattern is. Maybe you've been always be defensive in this, when it comes to like your feelings, you've been defensive, or you had to be defensive. I see that you're leaving this Two of Cups behind you. And I really see you like standing your ground. Like this time, like you're really standing your ground, because I feel like this is, because we have the Nine of Wands here. It's like in the past, like you were not able to remain detached. So I see like this is not something that, this is not the first rodeo for you. This is something that has already happened in the past. And maybe in the past there was that, you know, like we come together and then we break up. And then we get back together. And we break up again. And then we come back together. And then there was like that, it's almost like a rubber band, right? So this time is what I heard. You're like, I'm standing my ground. I'm remaining detached. I'm not even looking behind me. I'm staying focused on my job. And also like at the same time with that Page of Swords, it's like you are kind of like not contemplating, because the Page of Swords does not contemplate. The Page of Swords is more like he is paying attention, right? He's observing, he's seeing, he's learning. There is something that you're learning here in regards to your like Seven of Wands. There's something that you're learning here about like your, like, I'm standing up for something. Like you're learning something here. Like you're really showing up for yourself. And I feel like this is something that you have not done before. Like in the past, you were unable to show up like this for yourself. And this time you're like, wow, I'm doing it. I'm showing up for myself. And I'm not giving in as I have in the past. And here is like you are like, wow, I've never done this before. Like this is maybe like I've done, like you're learning something about yourself. Like maybe that you do have what it takes. That you have the, I don't know. What I'm feeling is like you have the, it's not strength so much, but it's more like stamina. I don't know what to call it. Like you're like, this time I'm doing it. Like and there is like that, you know, like some energy that is just like coming through. Um, this time you're doing it. This time you are doing it, and there is like, wow, I haven't done this before. It's not pride. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called. It's not pride. I don't know what it is, but it's just like I'm standing up for this, and like this time is different. Kudos. Very good. Okay. Um, with that vanishing mirror, maybe you thought that you would never be able to like leave this behind you. Because I see that mental resignation from that Two of Cups. It's like I'm moving on, and then you're standing your ground on that. Okay. Maybe that Eight of Coins is helping you. Yes, it might be helping you a lot because you're staying focused on something else. But there may be some type of like old belief that maybe you couldn't leave this behind you, and now you're proving to yourself that you're capable. And this time is different, is what I'm hearing. Show me the Two of Swords, and this is what is hidden. Some type of confusion. You seem to be confused, but this is hidden, so you may not be aware that you are confused. Show me the Two of Swords. One more. Show me the Two of Swords. The Star. The Knight of Coins. And the Hanged Man. There is the Hanged Man. There is the Hanged Man. Wow, okay. There is a star. A path, a journey. You are walking, Taurus, towards something. Because whenever we see the star, there is like a pathway, you know, and for us to reach a star, it takes time, you know. The star is not something that we can put in our Amazon cart and then get it the next day. This is something we have to earn, right? But I see you walking on a path, and the thing is that you are not aware of this. You are walking towards a star, and the thing is that it's not only hidden from you, not only that, but also with that Knight of Coins, it's like the way that I call the Knight of Coins, I call the Knight of Coins like a turtle with hemorrhoids and 3 broken legs. It's very slow, okay? So this, you are walking on this path, and the thing is that you don't realize that you are on the path. You don't even know it. You might be thinking like, what are you talking about, Jules? Yeah, it's hidden from you. You have no idea. This is something that you're not aware of, because it's like, I'm confused. Yes, I get it. But you're taking little steps, baby steps. But I see you kind of just like getting on that journey, getting on that path, aiming or like walking towards something that you always wished or something that you always wanted. But this is something that is very subconscious to you, something that is very hidden. It's hidden. It has not been revealed to you. Now, with that Hanged Man, you know what I was saying before, the fact that you are giving up on something that you thought was set on stone. You know, like I said about the hanged man, there is a belief that is very strong until things just don't work out anymore. Like we keep hitting a brick wall and we're like, okay, you know what? I surrender. God, universe, the fuck, right? And then that's when we just kind of like lift our hands and be like, okay, whatever. You know what? I'm at the mercy of the universe and let it happen the way it's meant to happen. That is the hanged man. And then things just kind of like take a turn, right? This is where you are right now. I don't think you know it. The fact that you are kind of just like, you know what, I'm done with this, and I tried it all and I just couldn't make it work. I couldn't make it happen. And I just, you know, like I gave it away too many tries. I got that with that 9 of Wands. I tried this too many times. Every time I tried, I ended up being wounded. I ended up being tired. I ended up being just kind of like I cannot take this anymore. But you didn't quit, right? Until it became a point where you're like, it's out of my hands right now. I don't know what to do anymore. And I just give up. I give up. And I'm gonna leave this relationship behind me. I have kind of just like mentally resigned and just, I'm going to go and focus my work on something else because this obviously is not for me. That is that for you, Taurus. That point right there, when you kind of just like let go of the reins of things and allowed things to move, or like when you put yourself at the mercy of the universe or God, that's when things are like slowly shifting. But you're not aware of this yet. Okay? And this is putting you on the path of the star. It's taking you down Star Avenue. But you're not aware of this yet. Okay? Not only it's hidden, but with that Knight of Coins, it's moving so slow you cannot even notice it. Okay? But I see that you surrendered. And that is that vanishing mirror. Something that you tried and tried and tried. And whatever was the reflection on that mirror was not the real thing. Because it was a reflection. Okay? And keep in mind that whatever that mirror is showing us is something within ourselves as well. Okay? So I would not be surprised if I see you doing some inner work as well. Okay? Show me the Page of Wands. Here are some changes to improve the situation, and with that, the Page of Wands. Remember, the pages they're not action takers. The pages are passive energy, so they're kind of just like sitting there with the wand, you know, like, oh, there's a spark. There is something that motivates me. There is something that makes me like, oh, like I feel good about this. But I don't see you taking action yet. But the changes to improve the situation are within that, okay? So, show me the Page of Wands. This is to improve the situation. You have already done a lot by surrendering, okay? But this is something that can be it's like almost extra that can be done. We'll see what it is. We see the Five of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Okay. With that Five of Cups, I see that you're still feeling, obviously. I mean, just because what I saw you do, Taurus, I have repeated this a few times. I see a mental resignation. That Two of Cups is behind me, right? The Two of Cups is behind you. And I also see you just like not engaging with your feelings, okay? But it doesn't mean that you don't have lingering pain in there. So even though I see a mental resignation, I see that your heart still aches for this Two of Cups, right? There is pain attached to this. And I see that whenever you feel that pain with that Two of Swords, you start second guessing yourself. And that confuses you. Okay? You start contemplating your feelings again with that Seven of Cups. Okay? So I see that you're very strong and you are doing whatever it takes to move on and to get past all of this. Okay? You're staying focused at your job, putting your time, effort, energy, keeping yourself busy. You surrender. You said, you know what, it's out of my hands. I cannot do anything about this. And you're trying to stay detached as much as you can from your feelings. As much as you can, right? But there are moments in which the pain hits you. And then I feel like when this pain hits you is when you have those moments of like, did I do the right thing? You know, you start questioning yourself, having second thoughts. And you start like having like mixed feelings. Even though you're like really like, I'm leaving this behind me, I'm leaving this behind me, and I'm you know, and there is like a lot of, what is the word, conviction when it comes to this, like I'm leaving this behind me, I'm leaving this relationship behind me. There's a lot of conviction in that. Whenever the pain hits you, you start feeling confused and having mixed feelings. Okay? So changes to improve the situation, we have the Page of Wands. I don't know what the spark is. I don't know what this motivation is. Maybe it is your job, you know, the Eight of Coins. Maybe this is the one thing that is kind of like giving you that enthusiasm, motivation, the spark, right? It could also be the star, you know, but like I said, the star to you is hidden. So maybe the star is something that you feel that is not within reach. I don't know. I'm making assumptions here, right? But there's something. There's something here. There is a spark. There is a motivation. There's something that you're very passionate about. You hold a lot of desire for something, but it's something that you're not really in. Like, I feel like you're not engaging with this one thing. You're not engaging with this. So it may not be your work. It could be that star. I don't know. Whenever you have this, whenever you have those second thoughts and you start having mixed feelings, I guess you need to refocus on that with that page. There's something. There's something that you're excited about. There's something. I don't know what it is. Something you're excited about, but you have not yet taken the steps towards that. Not any action, not yet. Okay? So I don't know what that is. It could be that you want to, I don't know, like go back to school, learn a trade. You want to take a class. Maybe you want to go visit someone. I don't know. But there is a spark here. That is how you can improve this situation, okay? Show me the 8 of coins. This is the guidance, and this is your job, right? Keep working. Keep your focus there. This is the guidance. I feel like you have made the right decision, Taurus. I don't know. I don't know the story behind this. But like I said, I feel like there's a lot of conviction when you decided to leave this behind you, and like I said, I don't know the backstory, but it feels right. You know, it feels like you made the right decision. So the changes to improve, not the changes, the guidance is 8 of coins. The Ace of Wands. That Ace of Wands is what that Page of Wands is holding. So maybe I'll get some more here. 2 of coins. Queen of Wands. Okay. Who is she, Taurus? Who is she? This is not work here. This is not work. Okay? The 8 of coins is also like time, effort, energy. You know, time, effort, energy. And the guidance here is that Ace of Wands. Now, the thing here is I kind of see you kind of like, I don't know, like a little bit like on the fence when it comes to this Queen of Wands here. Like you're not sure, and it's like you have not chosen like which side of the fence you're on right here. But there is someone that is really sparking something. Something. I don't know what it is. It could be romantic, it could be a friendship. I mean, Ace of Wands, it could be, like I told you, like I don't know when it came to that Page of Wands, I said there is something that is sparking your interest, right? There is something, I don't know what it is. And I said maybe it is a class, maybe it is, maybe you want to go on vacation somewhere, or something that's like sparking you. What is it? What is it? Well, it's not a place, it's not a situation, it's a person. It's a person, but you have that spark for this person. It's just that you have not decided like what to do with this person. You have not made I don't know, you have not decided. Like I said, like you're sitting on the fence about this person. The guidance right here is to put your time, effort, and energy on that person. not only focus on your job, which is what you're doing, and I feel like that job is really keeping you um, busy and occupied on things that are worth your time, effort, and energy, right? But this person right here is also worth your time, effort, and energy. So the guidance is to, you know, to put your attention here on that Queen of Wands. I don't think this is someone you work with. I think this is someone that has kind of like sparked your interest. And this is someone that you might be fascinating, is what I heard. Fascinating is what I heard. But this is someone that you find very attractive, alluring. And I hear fascinating. He is fascinating, or she is fascinating. Okay? But I don't see that you have made a decision about this person. This person is not that Two of Cups. Show me the Emperor. So that is the guidance. You know, that the guidance is to, it's not only to like pick which side of the fence, it's like telling you like which side of the fence to pick. Right, so it's like, since you're on the fence, we're gonna tell you like which side, like, yeah. With that Ace of Wands, it's like the guidance is like, go on that, like, jump on that side, right? Okay. All right. That's the guidance. Show me the Emperor. This is the most potential outcome. I see you standing strong, firm. Authority. Okay. Show me the Emperor for Taurus. The Chariot. The Empress. The Empress. Okay. We have the Chariot, we have the Empress, and we have the Ten of Wands. Now, I don't know what that Ten of Wands is here, but I see you moving. I mean, with this Emperor energy, you're like CEO in your life. You're like, I am the boss of what, I'm the boss here. I'm taking authority over my life, or my business, over my household. I'm taking authority right here. Like, the Emperor is potent, right? And I see you taking authority over the Chariot. Like, I'm going to get on that card and I'm going to go and find my queen, which is right here. I don't know if that queen is that, if this Empress, I'm not sure if that Empress is that Queen of Wands. I'm not sure. I don't know. For some reason, they feel different. I don't know why they feel different. Maybe they feel different because you are on the fence right here, right? And right here, you are like taking charge and a lot of like authority. So like, it's not so much like the energy of the person right here that feels different. It's the energy that is coming from you. Because on one end, with the Queen of Wands, you are like, I'm on the fence. So there is that hesitation and that like, I have not made a decision, right? When it comes to this Emperor right here with that Chariot, There is no denying this. There is full force moving forward. I know where I'm going and nobody can stop me. You know. So I don't know if that Queen of Wands and that Empress is the same person. What I feel though is that the energy emanating from you is, it went from like a 1 to like a 10. Full force, right? Now we have the 10 of Wands here. For some reason I see some challenges here. I don't know what the challenges are. Okay. That 10 of Wands, it's almost showing me like, even though, I mean, the Chariot and the Empress will always trump. The major arcana will always trump a minor. So this right here, that 10 of Wands, is like not really such a big deal. It's not really, you know, when you have two majors, you know, attached to that. It's like, it's not really a big deal because there is like so much energy coming from this. And like I said, the Chariot and the Empress will always trump the 10 of Wands, always. But I think the 10 of Wands is here just to say there are going to be some challenges when it comes to this. And I don't know if the challenges are coming from you or coming from the situation. I mean, when it comes to the Emperor and the Empress, if they want it to happen, it will happen, period. Who's going to argue with that, you know? Who's going to argue with the Emperor and the Empress? Nobody. This is two equals right here. Meeting and making decisions together. So I don't know where that 10 of Wands is coming from. For some reason, and I'm just saying this, it may be coming from outside sources. Okay. I don't feel that there is something like between you and the Empress. I see that mutual agreement between the Empress and the Emperor just coming together. But there are going to be some challenges that you guys are going to have to deal with. Okay, and like I said, I don't think it's coming from you guys. It's more like other sources. Okay, I don't know if it is coming from this person right here, or if it is coming just because of circumstances or whatever, you know. But it's just what I'm getting with that. And I mean, that Empress could be that star as well. It's going to be, and like I said, the star is not something that can be easily acquired. I said that the star is not something that you just like put it in your Amazon cart and get it the next day. It's something that you have to walk. You have to choose that path. And it has to be walked. And there is a very slow pace when it comes to this. And not only that, but it's hidden from you. So even that 10 of Wands may be coming from that hidden energy, like, because you don't see it, you're like, I don't know what you're talking about. And maybe there, like, is resistance, you know. But I think you will overcome all of this together as a team. So I don't know who that Empress is, and like I said, I don't even know if that Empress is this Queen of Wands right here. It's not so much the energy of this person that feels different, it's the energy coming from you. Is there anything else that we need to know for Taurus? Okay, we have action here. Action, courage, beginnings. Yes. I see you're taking that action already. When you're like, okay, I'm leaving this behind me and I'm going to focus here on my job, on something else. Like you took that action. You made a decision. Fate. It says here, fate, detours, divine intervention. Remember when I was reading right here and I said, you surrender, and the moment that you surrender and you're like, okay, you know what, like I've tried and there's nothing more that I can do, and you just like let the reins of that, just like you release them, like I just, like I'm done, I let this go. And I said, it's like when you do that, it's like the universe just kind of like took a turn in a different direction. Like, okay, now that you've let go of that, then now we can guide you where you need to go. When I said the universe took a turn, that is a detour, okay? It's like, we know the way. We know the way, Taurus. We just know the way. Just chill, relax. We got this, okay? Fate. The moment that you let go and the moment that you surrendered, that moment is when fate took over. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. That was amazing. Anything else for Taurus? Wow, a lot. We have ego, vanity, and pride. That is that vanishing mirror. Maybe you didn't want to give up on this relationship because it felt like you were, it just like, and I get this, a lot of people, they don't want to give up on relationships because they feel defeated, right? But, and this is not anything else but the ego. The ego just doesn't want to give up because it's like, oh my God, you know, like nowadays everybody gets separated and everybody's getting divorced, like everybody's just like breaking up, and like, I don't want to be that statistic, right? No, that is just vanity and pride. That's all it is. That is that vanishing mirror that you're letting go of. We have the shadow side, the moon, the dark night. It is this moon energy. And the question that I had is, what is hidden and what needs to be revealed? It is during that, as you are walking down Moon Avenue here, right? Through this difficult time, this difficult period. You can call that your dark night, right? But it is during that time in which you are allowing the universe, fate, to take over. Okay. We have air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be the person that, one of the people that you are interacting with. I don't know if this is the person from the past or this might be the person from the future. I don't know. We have here release, surrender. That's what I saw you doing. I saw you surrendering. And receive and open. The moment that you surrender, the moment that you release, is when you're open to receive. Wow. What an amazing reading, Taurus. The moment that you surrender, you're open to receive. Okay? And I feel that whatever is coming your way is far bigger and better than what you have ever proposed for. It's better, bigger. It's the start, you know. So that is your reading, Taurus. Leave it in the comments if it resonates. I thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will talk to you soon, okay? Take care, Taurus. Bye-bye.